Good morning, good day, good evening, everyone. MW over here. Gonna do a vid today. Gonna do a vid about the requests from the retail fam. Gonna do some altcoins today. Gonna see what they're doing, why they're doing what they're doing. But first of all, we're gonna talk a little bit about what is going on, what the markets are eyeing, what I'm eyeing, etc. The fear and greed index. We are at 60 at the moment. Last week it was 54, last month it was 72, so we're coming a bit down. Well, this fear and greed index, it's fine for the show. When it works out, it works out. When it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I wanted to just share you guys this one based on what I'm going to talk about now. Cointelegraph. Cointelegraph, guys, I wanted to talk about Cointelegraph. Cointelegraph is a very good platform to read and to search for important things going on in the market. So I suggest that everyone reads what's being written on Cointelegraph. There's also maybe one of the biggest YouTube accounts. He uses this Cointelegraph to fill his shows every day again and again and again. What he does is he goes to these topics and he starts reading about them, and he gets like 50k, 100k views. People seem to like when someone is reading articles that they can read themselves. Well, that's about that. So the crypto bubbles, let me show you guys. This is on the weekly, and as you guys can see, where a lot of red, more red than green, and well, the oracles are doing great, like Link, Pith, we've talked about this, FLR, Render is doing good, IMAX, the ETH narrative, Pendle, the ETH narrative. So these are the ETH narratives that are working out for now. It's mostly red. Rose is also having some green over here on the daily today. Well, a lot of red. And based on my experience on Twitter, most retailers are in red and they're bleeding. And how do I know that? Because I know it from the engagements, and a lot of retailers, when they are losing money, they are not liking or reposting, whatever. So that's retailers overall. So if you are watching this vid for the first time, I suggest that you follow me on Twitter, and I suggest that you follow my tweets and follow Alpha. That can save you from getting wrecked, instead of always just following these FOMO influencers and buying in at top levels and resistance levels, just like we did a lot of times. For example, Tia, when all the FOMO influencers were just tweeting about it, we're going to the moon, we're going to the moon. Well, that's when the team started shorted this one. So that's about that. And then let's go to my Twitter account. So this is the tweet. We're going to through all these altcoins that have been shared for today. And well, let's first of all start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I suggest, if you didn't watch my previous 2-3 vids, go and watch them so you'll understand what I'm talking about. So for now, Bitcoin is just on very low volume. It's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. And well, all you guys watch my previous vids, I'm expecting a dump on Bitcoin into the 35k and then 33k. So that's basically what we do. So let's jump into the altcoins that the retail fam asked me to chart. So let's first of all start with Zilliqa. Zilliqa, guys, I love Zilliqa. It's an old dog. I was in on this rise. I was in on this rise and made a lot of gains and money on Zilliqa. Zilliqa is a very, very, very solid, good old dog. And for now, what we're seeing is that it's not finding momentum. And I think that there is a big Zilliqa community, and it's not finding momentum. But there are a lot of altcoins not finding momentum. So it's not only Zilliqa. There are a lot of altcoins that have the same price range. And you know, there are there are some altcoins that are doing great, but overall the altcoins that I'm eyeing, they are just bleeding, not moving, and there's not a lot of things going on. So, and the reason for that is the Bitcoin dominance chart, because it's bouncing again. It's bouncing again from the support levels, and yeah, that's just something you have to understand. So for now, Zilliqa. Let me put on the indicator so you guys will understand better what Zilliqa is. Zilliqa is losing the indicator on the weekly, so Zilliqa is not looking good in my opinion. I've been tweeting and posting about a lot of altcoins need to come back and retest the weekly indicator, and there are a lot of them that are doing that at the moment as we speak, but like Zilliqa is losing it. So Zilliqa, if I would be interested in Zilliqa, I would be interested in price ranges for 0.015 until the 0.13. So this would be for me a Zilliqa buy, this box that you see over here. And let's just hope that Zilliqa finds some momentum, because guys, you have to understand, it doesn't matter how bullish you are about a project or whatever, but if it doesn't find momentum, it will not rise. It really needs momentum to rise. So Zilliqa, if you're a believer and you like the project and you're following it, and maybe they've got some events coming or some new developments or whatever, then 15 cent, 0.015 to 13 is a good scoop up for Zilliqa. To be honest, me personally, I'm not so interested in Zilliqa, and I've also shared in my past vids you know, in trading and in investing, you have to follow the trends, and I'm following the trends. And for me at this moment, the ETH narrative is the one that I'm very focused on for the coming weeks, months. It doesn't mean that Zilliqa couldn't go up. Zilliqa couldn't, if it finds some momentum and maybe some news coming out, it could make a nice rise to the 200 EMA. Very possible maybe you can make a 3, 4, 5x on it. But for me, Zilliqa, I don't know enough about it, and I really lost track of what they are doing. VeChain, as you guys all know, VeChain is my baby. I love VeChain, and VeChain is, in my opinion, the #1 fundamental coin out there. But it's the same, and guys, I keep telling you guys, I created by far the best indicator in the markets. So if you want this indicator, I created it free for every retailer out there. So just use it. It's free. I'm not charging anything for it. You can just go into the links below. There's a link, free Emerald color indicator. Put it on your, go into the OpenTG group, the code is there, you can paste it, and then you have it. So as you can see, VeChain, we went into the 200 EMA on the weekly, rejected. The team also shorted VeChain, by the way, and over here, and they made really big gains, because that's what we do. We are traders, we make money. It doesn't matter, I'm very bullish on VeChain, I love VeChain, but we in this market is to make money and not to love projects. It's not about loving projects, it's about money, making money, and that's what we do, and that's what a trader does. And that's why I always tell you guys, follow the traders on YouTube and on CT. Do not follow the believers. The believers will get you wrecked. The believers are the ones that will leave you behind. Today they're bullish on ETH, tomorrow they're bullish on Solana, the day after they're bullish on Zilliqa, and they're always bullish, it doesn't matter what, and they will leave you behind as a bag holder bleeding to death. So about VeChain, well, it didn't retest the breakout yet. So we broke out, retest is over here. So VeChain is looking a bit more better than Zilliqa does. So for now, the 22 cents, 23 cents would be a bounce opportunity to make some money. So 22, 23 cents, 22 to 24 cents. So over here, retesting. If we're going to lose it, I would suggest just get out. So that's VeChain, and to be honest, I'm also not very interested in VeChain at this moment. Maybe if VeChain would come back to make some kind of a big double over here around the 12 cents, that's when I will be interested in VeChain. Okay, IOTA. IOTA had some big news. It made this nice rise up and it's now coming back and it tested the indicator. So IOTA, I really don't know enough about IOTA, but for me IOTA is the same. If this thing will keep and hold the indicator over here and bounce, it could be a good trade, it could be a good hodl. But for me IOTA is very simple, guys. As you guys know me, I'm a safe trader, gain trader, investor also. So for me IOTA is very simple. If I want to scoop some IOTA, I will scoop it around 14 cents, 15 cents at the bottom of the accumulation zone, and I'm not eyeing to buy a lot more IOTA, or I have to see some good price action going on the lower time frames. Then I might go into a long on a short-term trade. So that's about IOTA. And IOTA, I really don't know enough about it. So sorry, Tom, I know that you shared IOTA, but it's at this moment, put it on the indicator on the weekly, and it needs. But guys, I'm showing you guys all these charts about altcoins now. You have to understand that it's all about Bitcoin, and Bitcoin didn't make that correction yet. So meaning, as long as Bitcoin didn't make that big correction, it's very, very risky to start accumulating altcoins at this moment. Altcoins, you should be accumulating them when Bitcoin makes that correction. And trading wise, you can trade it. That's what we do in the free private group. Oh, I'm still getting so much DMs about that. Private group, guys, very simple. Use the links below, Weeks or Maxi. Start active trading, send me a DM on TG, and you'll be added 100% guaranteed. And I also have, for the ones that don't want to trade Amex C or Weeks, there's also a Bybit link. You can use the Bybit link and just show us that you're active trading, and you will be added to the free private group. It's very simple. Okay, let's go to the next. HBAR. HBAR is one that I like a bit more, and I think that HBAR will do very good when the bull cycle starts. So this is HBAR, and also it's guys, I've been telling you guys this. So everyone, I've been telling you guys now for a week or a week and a half, if you're in any losses, I warned you. It's over here. Let me show you. Over here, where is it? I shared it today, I think. Over here, yeah, no matter how strong this was shared on like 4 or 5 days ago. No matter how strong the bounces are, Bitcoin needs to make that healthy correction. Altcoins need to retest the weekly breakouts to continue a possible bull cycle. So this is what I mean by that retest the indicator, because we left over here. And then people start buying in here HBAR. No, it needs to come down and retest the indicator. And it didn't retest. Well, the ones that have been listened took their money out, or took profits, big profits, and are waiting now for the retest to start scaling in again. But again, we are almost at the indicator and Bitcoin did not correct yet. So that's something to worry about. Everyone should worry very much about that. So about HBAR, it's very simple. We have to go back to the accumulation zone. And if we come back to the accumulation zone and touch it over here around 55 cents, that's when, for me, in this box is a long-term swing trade for HBAR. And as long as that didn't happen, because I just cannot be bullish on altcoins and the retest, because I hope that the indicator will hold over here and that we get a bounce up and make a nice run up on HBAR. But as long as Bitcoin is not correcting, suppose that Bitcoin will go up to the 47k or 48k and then makes a big candle down at 35k. Do you know what will happen to those altcoins? They will get totally wrecked. So it's very dangerous to start accumulating. And I know that a lot of people will hate me for saying this. And a lot of people will say, well, we don't want to watch MB will kill us vids because he's always bearish. I'm not bearish, I'm realistic, I'm objective. I'm not here to create a lot of views and everyone must watch my vids. No, I'm here to warn you about the risks in trading crypto, and I'm here to protect your capital against those shillers and those influencers and those wheels. That's what I'm doing. And if you like that, push the like button right now, while you're watching this. Push that like button, make a comment. Thanks MB, thanks for sharing this. Because, you know, if I would make vids, we're going to the moon, HBAR is going to the moon, we're ready, buy H-bar now, we're going this, we're going that. A lot of people, a lot of engagement will come into my vids and into my Twitter posts, but I just can't do that. And that's why I'm getting buried on YouTube, I'm getting buried on Twitter, I'm getting buried everywhere, because I'm realistic, and that's not what retailers want to hear. They want to hear me say, we're going to the moon. Well, let me tell you this, the real educated retailers, they follow me, and when they see me getting a little bit bullish on the markets, that's when they know they need to scale in and scale in big. Because when you see me getting bullish on the markets, means that there is a very high probability that a lot of altcoins will moon, and Bitcoin will also go up very hard. So that's about that. So that's HBAR. Polkadot I've shared so much, and I made also a vid about Polkadot. So I don't think that I need to say more about Polkadot. Everyone knows how I think about Polkadot, and as you see, we touched the indicator here perfectly and made a strong bounce up. Polkadot is the same. Polkadot, if Bitcoin goes down, Polkadot will be hammered down. So Polkadot, it's the same. We have this box. It's when it comes over here, just start accumulating Polkadot, because Polkadot is a no-brainer, and it's, in my opinion, one of the strongest blockchains out there, and it will find momentum. When it will find momentum, it will moon. And will it hold a 5.7, 5.8? I don't know. If Bitcoin drops hard, Polkadot will probably also drop hard, and everything on $5 or lower is a no-brainer for me. Just DCA buy in and leave those coins over there. Casper, well, as you can see, well, this looks so wrecked, but I was checking the market cap. It was at 470 million, so it's not a low cap coin, this, but it's so dead. There is nothing happening at Casper. We had this nice rise up, we lost the indicator, we're coming back. So for me, Casper is around 0.03 until 2. So if it comes back into this accumulation zone, if you're bullish on Casper, just DCA buy everything in this box over here, from the 0.3 to the 0.2 to 25. So that's when you will just accumulate Casper. If you're bullish on Casper, just accumulate Casper. Then we've got this MLR mint layer. I really have no idea what this coin is, but again, rise up. You know, guys, I never buy coins that look like this. I'd rather buy a coin that looks like this. So it's very simple in my opinion. But ML, I really don't know. If you're bullish on ML, I don't know what this is, but if you're very bullish, indicator is around 0.28. So I suggest this level, if this thing is really very bullish and has got a lot of things coming, maybe a big drop down to the, it's now 57 at the 29, I would scoop some ML. So this is what I'm expecting. And then we've got Kara. I really also have no clue. Katana Inu, I really don't know what this Katana Inu is. It a meme coin or whatever this is? If it's a meme coin, I'm not interested. I don't trade meme coins. I don't like to buy meme coins. It's one big Ponzi scheme in my opinion, but a lot of people like it and they want to get rich on a lot of FOMO. Again, same for this Katana. This zone over here at the indicator, maybe you could scoop some here, but I wouldn't touch any meme coin. So that's just how I see it. Let's go to my Twitter page. I wanted to share something else. Guys, about this post I got some DMs, MB, can we also do this, etc. So guys, first of all, leverage trading is very dangerous and a lot of people lose a lot of money. And let me just say 90% or more of retailers lose money leverage trading because it's very simple. They don't know how to do it. They just don't know how to do it. So the people that are in my free private group, they make money, but they make money based on the alpha that I share and the education that I share. And also in the trading course, I've just released the second one. I'm going to do the third one soon. And at some point, I can educate you guys that you will be just as good as the team. And listen, guys, these P&Ls are much bigger now, by the way, but these P&Ls are made by dedication, education, and knowing what you're doing. And this is no luck, because we have been doing this for months and years. For the ones that didn't know me before I opened up the free private group, we have been doing this for years. But this is just, listen what I say. I shared in my vid yesterday, as a trader, only focus on making money. Bitcoin up or down, I don't care about Bitcoin going up or down. These are trades running. We follow with a lot of education and a lot of knowledge and a lot of TA and other tools we use, and then we see if there is a short or a long opportunity, and the team takes those damn trades. That's how they do it. And that's how they make money. So in the meanwhile, like, I'm expecting Bitcoin to make a correction to the 35, 33, 32, maybe even lower. In the meanwhile, we're making money. These P&Ls are still running. We're making money. So if Bitcoin comes down, we're gonna use those profits to flip them to our spot bags and buy more blood. That's how we've been doing it for years. So this is how that works. This about the stocks, well, I'm not going to talk about it today, so I really have to check that one. And by the way, this shout out to my buddy Bash. He's in my private free private group. This guy makes summaries written about my vids that I make. Really, guy, shout out to you, bro. So for now, this is very important. I suggest that if you're watching this vid, or this is the first time that you watch this vid, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter is very important. These are the charts that I'm interested in. The ETH narrative coins. So BAL is one of them, very wrecked. QNT is one of them. I made a vid about it. You can check my vid, the ETH narrative. So for me, and also Ethereum, I'm very, very bullish. And this is the vid, by the way, guys, is Bitcoin crashing, how to safeguard your investment. You have to check this vid. Because if you would check these videos and these updates, you wouldn't be wrecked right now. You wouldn't be bleeding. You would know what you're doing, what you're gonna do. So that's about that. Well, if you want to join us, guys, this is the private group. As you guys can see, listen, I shared Ordi is now at 400% gains. I shared UMA is like 200% gains on a 20x. HNT, I shared it over here. And as you can see, guys, this is what we do in the private. So this is in the private. I give the charts and you act on them how you like. And the team, when I share a chart, they 99.9% of the times they will act on them. And magic, I don't know, it's 120% gains on a 20x. API is still waiting for it to get hit. So this is the private, and this is how we do it in the private. I share the alpha, and as you can see, I love it when the plan comes together, because that's just what it is. We plan, we strike, we believe, and then we make the freaking money. So if you want to join us, the OpenTG group, a link below. If you want to join the private, then also use the weeks or the maxi. There's a section in the OpenTG group, and it's explained exactly how you can join the free private group. It's free. You don't have to pay me any dime to get into the private group. And if there is any paid program out there that want to compete us or want to challenge us, I'm open. The team is open to challenge any paid program on CT on the open, and let the whole world see that people are paying money for paid programs for nothing. Have a nice one, and bye-bye.